the last time that is gonna happen, and you know the reason why over 46,000 people went to the dome. The reason
The
why,
reason why this podcast still exists.
look, a great there's a great argument for that.
Without Tanahashi Okada, this podcast no longer exists
Like,
because of Wrestle Kingdom 9 and 10.
and just thinking about Tanahashi's career, half of none of this shit exists now. As far as
Yeah.
Westerners engaging
AEW,
with
yes.
Japanese wrestling in the way to where it creates this demand. It goes back to Hiroshi Tanahashi in this era. Yes, I know motherfuckers watch Noah and tape traded and
Yeah.
stuff in the 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
these fan
Sure.
bases have turned over of the internet age, the internet
Yep.
message board age from the mid 2000s forward. This is Hiroshi Tanahashi's pro wrestling, essentially. It all goes back to he's the father of everybody. Everybody that got in the ring after, he's their daddy, damn near. And like I said, I was gonna wake up and watch this match live. I was like, if the tears come, I'm gonna let them fall. They didn't come. I didn't cry or anything. I just kind of watched and appreciated the greatness. And knew that Tanahashi and Okada, when I saw them make their individual entrances, I just kind of said to myself, do they got one more in them? Do they have one more in them? And brother, of course these niggas did. Of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi was going to reach back the last time that he was stepping in the Tokyo Dome against Kazuchika Okada. Of course, on the last day of his career, Hiroshi Tanahashi was going to look around and see no seats empty. And what was he going to do? He was going to play the air guitar. He was going to skip down to the ring. He was going to play Go Ace. We were going to hear high energy later on in the night. We were going to see the 1 in 100 year wrestler. A fucking shoot, by the way. We were going to see that man walk that aisle one more time. And what did we what were we reward? We had friends that flew over there, podcasters flying over there, everybody taking the pilgrimage. And I'm upset that I didn't get to go. But
I am too. I am too.
But I got to watch it. And I feel blessed and I feel grateful and privileged to be able to watch it because nothing else was going to fit. Not Shinsuke Nakamura. Sorry, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening because of the political landscape in pro wrestling. It wasn't happening because of Shinsuke Nakamura's own fucking choices over and over and over again. At this point, if you are sitting there talking about, I wish it was Shinsuke Nakamura in the ring, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of here, and I'm bringing the fuck out of here early in 2026. I can't believe that people doubted Kazuchika Okada's ability to go in there and thought he was just gonna do some bullshit, James. I can't believe that these people thought Tanahashi and Okada was just gonna come out here and be an old man match. No. What they came out there and gave us was one of their best, like you said earlier in the show, one of the greatest matches of all time. You can feel the emotion coming through the screen. I thought for a second Tanahashi was about to win, James. He fucking fooled me.
Oh man. Yo.
No, go ahead. This was just so it always had to be this match. This was going to be the better match. This was going to be the match that drew more money historically, that had better matches historically. The only thing these niggas did was start together. If you take that away, what else we got? Yes, they fought each other in a couple Tokyo Dome main events. That's cool. That's cool. What were the better ones that drew more, that were more important to how pro wrestling is today? That shit comes from Tanahashi versus Okada.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This was just a trip down memory lane and all of this stuff. Just to see that match, to see Okada come out there. Obviously when he first came back, they played his original Rainmaker coin toss music, and then He said, when I come back, I want to play my new music. And like, Okada always has a plan with this stuff. And he's since basically his first match after signing with AEW, he's done the Rainmaker pose, and it's been the flip off the bird as opposed to the actual Rainmaker pose. But when he came, when he not even like that, not even like the half deal with the right arm, the right arm out, right? And then in this match, you see it early. The one I was like, okay, all right, I ain't seen that in years now at this point. And the whole match is he just is Okada just in control, in control, in control. And then there's brief moments where Tanahashi is able to get himself kind of even the race, if you will. Like when he did, I gotta say, Tanahashi's so good because like every time he does a high fly flow, I'm just like his knees. When he did
High
the high,
fly
when
flow
he
to the
did
outside of the
when
ring.
he did the aces high, I was like, oh man, no. But yeah, like then the part of the match where like Tanahashi, that big slap he always does when he gets to the point where like he's so out of the fight where he's hitting the slaps and Okada's eating the slaps like, come on, you ain't got nothing left. You ain't got nothing left. And then Tanahashi fights and fights and fights from there. And I just loved the match, man. Like Tanahashi fought and like he almost made a miracle happen. But ultimately, it took Okada and all those bullshit, bitch rainmakers, if you will, to get the reach Okada to the point where he has to tap into Tokyo Dome Rainmaker Okada. Goes to the top rope the second time, hits the elbow, hits the actual real Rainmaker, and like, bro, that's when I lost it. That's when the tears started to come for me. I was like, he saved this for 2 years for Tanahashi, or he had it for every moment. He used it for Tanahashi, and I was like, this is it. And I was like, man, like what a lot of the stuff on One Nation Radio and the stuff we end up getting to in the waves or whatever else is pure luck, right? Like this was pure fucking luck that like you decided to say, hey James, let's watch Wrestle Kingdom. If they're doing it online, you watch it or whatever else. Okay, watch it, blown away, and then it's taking us to here, right? And like for that dude to be at the forefront of that for this past at this point 11 years, whatever else, um, to go out in that way was just so. It's one of my happiest moments in pro wrestling. It really is. Like Danielson went like Daniel. I don't think I've been this happy since like Tam won the red belt. Like
I,
Danielson winning the AEW World Title, that kind of stuff. Like just super happy that like I can't believe that I was lucky enough to come across this person. They're giving me so much joy, so much excitement, so much anticipation to want to do this show week to week, to get up at ungodly hours to watch Japanese pro wrestling live, and he's gone now, and he went out with one of the greatest matches of all time, befitting for one of the all time greats. And I'm just so happy. And then there's also, it's fuel for the fire for me because people been talking so much shit about
it's your
Okada,
honestly.
and bro, he went out there and it was like another classic dome performance. And this time when a nigga, did you see the press conference that Suji was at or whatever else, and Tanahashi was there when he basically okayed everything
Yeah,
as president? Did
I
you
saw
see
the
him walk
pictures.
up and did you see him walk and walk? Did you see him get up and walk out?
No,
He's shuffling. He can't move. He's done.
look,
He gave everything he had left to the
hey,
game in that match. And
I got a
yes.
perfect line. Much like Whitney Houston, he was saving all his love for us. Like on that last match, he was saving all my love for you. That's what he was doing.
Oh man, this was
Like,
great, bro. This is
yeah,
great.
like
Like
it was so
I'm gonna be
phenomenal.
hard. I'm gonna be hard pressed to find a match that I'm going to enjoy more in 2026. I'm
Yeah,
hard pressed.
it's
Like
up there. Like it's almost like that Kenny and Gabe last year was like, yeah, bro, they ran out front so far, so fast. Somebody's
I'm
got to
not even.
come
No, no, I'm not
with
even saying
some,
there's. No, no. I think there'll be better matches than this. Just bell to bell or whatever else. I'm saying for my personal favorite match,
bro. What this
what I hold
means?
most
Oh,
dearly. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like Osprey winning the belt off of like Swerve or Adam Page and Wembley maybe. Outside of that, I don't think there's anything on someone that comes close.
yeah,
I just
man.
don't. I don't see none on the horizon. Maybe I just don't.
Yeah, it's
So
like they had one more in them, and that was it.
like
And
I give you a parallel of this, right? Tam's last match with Kamatani, where it's like, it's gonna be a quality match. It's gonna be a great match. It's even gonna be a classic. But you have no idea it's gonna be some five put up 5 stars easy and be like, oh, everyone else gonna feel the same. You just don't expect that. That's
yeah,
asking that is unreasonable expectation at this stage in the game, and you get it. Like to get like I mean for Tam was like this literally she leaves on her best match ever, right? Kamatani also too. Like for Tanahashi to leave on one of his best matches ever is like that's insane. For a person that's already had those kind of highs in his career,
I mean, we've seen
amazing.
people
It's amazing.
chase the dragon of having a great last match. Remember all them years the Undertaker kept coming back over and over trying to search.
Yeah,
It was like some searching
yeah.
for like just the mythical
He, and, he,
match.
and he finally got it on tape delay.
Sad when you kind of think about it. This
Yeah.
guy walked in the dome, his house, like more main events there than anybody. Um,
First Wrestle Kingdom, he's in an IWGP World Heavyweight title, or not World Heavyweight, the IWGP Heavyweight title match. He's in the semi event, but he's in the title match of Wrestle Kingdom 1.
yeah, like and just what Hiroshi Tanahashi. Think about like all the wrestlers around the world that he worked with, that he mentored. Just like all the guys you can think of are under the Tanahashi tree. Like, and then
Think
look at the
the
post
roll
match.
call,
Look at
the
the
post match,
we should talk
perfect
about it
example,
now.
perfect example of his influence in pro wrestling, right?
Yeah,
So, um, Okada, says, I know you're probably tired for once now, and he says, thank you, Tanahashi-san. Leaves, right? Never to be seen from again. Except for as he's walking out to catch him singing his new entrance music was like, what a dick, what a dick. So out comes uh out comes Jay White, and I'm thinking it's about to be some
I heard this.
bullshit.
I was like, Jay White. I was like, I laughed. I was like, yeah, it makes sense for him to be there. Why not? Fuck it.
He put him over the title,
I know.
right? Put him
Yep.
over the title, right? So first title reign, he put him over, right? So he comes out,
Look,
and
they lift the ban off Jay White, ban from New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know.
oh, we finna get to some bands in a second. Some bands. I ain't talking about bitch ass niggas neither. Some actual. We are no longer associating with you in any way, shape, or form until maybe you're on your deathbed. Maybe we do some merchandise opportunity for you and your family in the future, for us and your family. But outside that, we done. Yeah. He comes out clean suit, by the way. But I was fully expecting here comes some bullshit. He finna attack him. He finna tell. No. Okay. Cool. Then out comes Osprey. Music hits. Crowd was super happy to see Osprey.
This
Right.
nigga walks
Then,
out with this big ass grin. Bro, I was
yep.
screaming when Osprey came out.
Hey, bro. Similar to Kenny Omega, and we'll get to it in a second. It seems like they care a little bit more when they in front of the New Japan in the dome where they in Osaka Joe Hall. It feels like maybe I'm overstepping. It just feels that way to me. Like it don't feel the same as when they in FB or what's that arena they always go to in Long Island. I don't know. They
UBS
just
Arena.
yeah, it don't feel the same. It just don't feel the same. So anyway, uh he came out, and then all of a sudden I made the joke. Is like, all right. So go ahead and send Kenny Omega out here so you can get all these white boys out the way. They play, and then immediately they play Kenny Omega's Terminator music. I fucking die laughing. I expect he's gonna be later in the thing. So he
I
come
see
out,
Kenny.
and then he brings out with him,
They
walking the
pan the
limp, because
camera.
the dumbass himself, the golden star of dumbassery, Kota Ibushi. This damn dummy, fresh out breaking his leg. He wants to walk with no crutches, no type of assistance by himself. He wants to walk the whole Tokyo Dome ramp by himself, unassisted. He limping. He has to stop halfway because he's in so much pain. He gets to the ring. First Kenny gives the flowers out to Tanahashi. Tanahashi's grateful, and then you know it was almost like it was almost like how he saw his little brother, his little dumbass brother. He gave him a fist bump, like, "Good to see you, dummy. How you
Yeah,
been? Are you still on your stupid
bro.
sleep cycle? Will you get rid of hours? You have extra day in the week?
Are
Do
you
you
still
still do
training in
that,
the?
Ibushi?"
Are you still training in the triangle ring? Like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
and then you
I
know,
forgot about that.
I always enjoy hearing the Tokyo Dome Kenny Omega music, and you know that was
Yeah,
great to see him out there. Um,
yeah.
thought
I like the suit. I like the suit too,
who
by the
else
way.
who
Then
came out after that?
after that,
It was
they
Shibata.
bring out Muto. Yeah, yes, they bring out Shibata, and bro, all you heard was the opening guitar riff, that gentle guitar riff, and then they cut the Tanahashi losing. He's like, oh no, like,
Yeah,
like when it comes crashing down and it hurts his side,
yeah.
bro.
Shibata gets in the
He,
ring. He look that man
yep,
walks out like he's covering his ears. He don't want none of the reception. He's here for one thing
yeah,
only. Gets in the
yeah,
ring, rips his shirt off, starts slapping chest with Tanahashi, and then gives him a hug after. And it was like, oh, that was great. That was
yes,
so great.
yes, yes. Gives them the flowers. That was great. And then I believe Muto next because he's right next to the.
Yes, he
He's right
stands
next to.
up.
I think he's doing commentary probably. So he just has to wall his ass in the ring and get his
That
ass into the shot. Of course,
that Muto music
that
is
pit.
hard.
It is. It is. Look, it ain't. Look, it, he's an all time great for a reason. He just annoying as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna be in this photo shoot,
yeah.
sold out dome. I need to be in the pictures,
I'm
right?
close in the middle too. And Fujinami
Yeah,
gets up, gets in there with his old
that's right,
timey music.
right. And I look, and I was like, what's funny for me was like, once Muto came out there, I didn't see Fujinami sitting next to him. I wasn't paying attention, but also I was like, I don't bring out Fujinami, and now I heard the music like, oh, they bring out Fujinami, okay, this proper now. We can't just have one
Yeah,
old timer. Fuck that. Like,
yeah,
so I was happy with that. So I would have probably liked to see Liger, but whatever. It don't matter. There's already enough
yeah.
people. So then I was like, you know what? Looking at this, like, it's not because at this point he's like, yeah, Bushi's there, Jay White's there, and I'm
They
like,
flick up and they all end up
no, no, no,
leaving.
no, no, no. There's one more left, and I was like, are
No,
they
no,
gonna bring out?
no, they
Oh,
flipped
they did
up
the picture first.
first.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And on my mind, like as I see Ibushi and I see Jay White there, I'm thinking to myself, really no, only people obviously two people are missing from the thing for me is like Nakamura and AJ Styles there, but you know why they're not there because WWE shit, right? So I was like, all right, but is Naito gonna be there? And then that Naito music hit and the crowd lost it.
Lost it.
The crowd
Lost it.
lost it. And
I
they
was
played his
shocked.
open New Japan music. They played his open New Japan music, and he debuted in or not on was it debut in Noah on the
Noah.
first?
Yeah.
Was that debut? I don't know if he was in Noah.
I think he was using it before that, but the Noah show was
Okay,
probably the first
all
time
right.
anybody heard
So
it.
he shows up in Noah on January 1st in front of Kano, and Kano was
Had to be
furious.
furious.
No, he was. They showed him. He was in the ring when it happened. He was furious, and he did the fake out with Bushi in a double at first too. And I gotta say, man, I'm afraid Naito got another banger. That new music also go hard. It
It
ain't as good
does.
as the
Look, it's
original,
not as good
but
as the
it goes
original.
hard.
But bro, that
But
original, when I heard that shit play, I was like, bro, that shit is still hard as fuck,
hey,
bro.
nice look, Naito might be the Rick Ross of interest music. All you pick is hot shit.
Like,
All you do.
bro.
You're like, look, it's gotta be good because my interest take like 10 minutes every single time.
Speaking of
It
that,
better be good.
Jesus Christ,
Yes,
this nigga comes out here, or farms his whole shit, bro.
yes.
Sends Bushi out there.
Now, hold on.
This nigga
Now,
Tanahashi's out here like this, like, hey
yes, he
man,
literally did
let's
like,
get a
hey
fucking
man,
move on because
get
this
this
shit's
nigga,
on
get this.
national
Yes,
TV, trying to show
yes, and
Tanahashi up.
they're on a they're on a time constraint, time limit. So,
Yes,
um, what was funny to me was the interest when I saw Noah on the first, and then also on this show was like they bring out the fake Naito, and to me, as a person that's watching of Tetsuya Naito, I know it's not him immediately just by looking at his knees. Look, Tetsuya Naito is so bow-legged. There's only three people that's bow-legged as him: LeBron James and Chris Jericho. That's it. So unless it was somebody that was clearly different body shape than Naito, that ain't no other pro wrestler or that's even pro wrestler, right? Like so. I'm like, that ain't Naito. And then sure enough, here come Naito again. I'm like, oh, that's, and then it turned out to be Bushi. Bushi gives the car, and like, bro, Naito gets you a Homeball Hall of Fame. He really will. Because Bushi has no business being in that ring.
None. None.
None. None.
Absolutely
The
none.
job, the Lij jobber. No.
Crazy. Crazy.
So
And
Naito
Tomohiro
gets in the
Ishii's on the
ring.
outside of the ring. Whatever.
Yeah.
He passes Ishii and just gives him a quick handshake. It was funny. Um
So so Naito gets in the ring. Naito puts the fist up, and everybody on commentary, everybody in the ring chuckles. They like, here you go with that bullshit. Is he finna fake him out and attack him and then do the whole flip thing or whatever else, or what's he gonna do? And then Tanahashi's like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I
yeah.
know I shouldn't be doing this. He made that face like small, like, should I? All right, I'll put the fist up. And night, and they actually did a fist pump. I was like, look at Naito not being a bastard for once. Look at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at him. So yeah, man, it was
And then
sitting from there.
the nigga sailed around the dome like a god after that. Like,
Yeah, they
and
put
they
it.
play high energy, and he played the air guitar, all that shit.
Yeah, they was it like 3 or 4 encores for the air guitar.
I think it was 3.
It was something like that. It was three or
Yeah.
four, and then he went on, and then he got up the ramp, and he went on like a trolley thing. They had young boys pushing him around the outfield all the way back to the other side of the ramp. He goes in, and they play high energy while he's gone, and they play all the highlights of all of his IWGP wins, title wins, the IC belt, the tag teams or whatever else. And I was like, man, this is
It was
it's
everything.
it's real easy to say this. This is basically like the retirement of one of the all time greats, and he goes out on a super duper high note. Storybook ending for the dude. He deserves all of it. All of it. He built this shit. He built the last 20 years of this shit,
Yep.
or 26 years of this shit. Sorry.
Yeah. Like just like you trace everything back to him. I will miss Hiroshi Tanahashi. Like I said, he's been my Twitter namesake for like I don't know how long at this point,
Long time.
and it's just been like yeah, I felt fortunate to meet him a few times. Got the high energy CDs signed by him because Zach, my homeboy, happened to be next to me, and Zach, of course, knows Japanese. And told me to say a phrase, and that got Tanahashi's attention because here he is in St. Pete, Florida, and then American is speaking Japanese to him, and then he signs the joint for me, and it was crazy.
I forgot
Um,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, that was right
And
before
you met him twice. You met him in
New
Orlando too
Orleans.
for WrestleMania weekend in 2017, right?
Yeah, in New Orleans.
Okay. So you met him. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Wrong year. Sorry.
but yeah, man, it's just like he he's that 1 out of 100 shit is more than a
Yeah,
slogan or
that shit's a shoot.
catchphrase.
That shit's real.
Like,
Like I forgot when we both. I didn't have enough time. I was going to look up our when we did our 10-year anniversary. And we did our ranking of where we are. Re- on our era wrestlers' favorites. Or they were. I mean, he was in both of our top tens. I forgot where we were, but like, yeah,
yeah,
man, it's man, what a way to go out.
yeah, just man, I almost want to watch some more Tanahashi or whatever, but it's just like,
Yeah,
God,
I mean, there's plenty of stuff we've
gotta
already
move
seen.
on.
Like,
But
bro,
yeah,
I've never done it. I've never done it because I know you talk about Wrestle Kingdom 19 with Omega all the time. Like, remember how awesome the fucking G1 final was with Bushi?
yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean,
Where
obviously he has a million of those.
he walks through the
Obviously he has a million
slabs.
of those. Right, right. Obviously he has a million of those. And then after he beats up Bushi, he mutters, "Get the fuck out the ring!" Like, what you put that night there? How much you want playing with these niggas, bro?
Yeah,
All time great, man. I have so many great memories of him. I'm so glad that I came across him in all this stuff. We would not be doing this show if not for him in some
yeah,
parts. Definitely
yeah.
not. Definitely not. Not anymore. If not New Japan Bros, when do you think would have stopped? What would it be like WrestleMania 34 would have been when we've been done?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
I don't think we would have stuck around for Becky getting hot. I think we've just been done. Yeah.
Yep. Um. Yeah. Incredible. If you did not see this match, if you are not really familiar with Hiroshi Tanahashi, and you're a wrestling fan right now, or whatever, just know whatever you like about wrestling, whatever you're enjoying, I guarantee that person in some form, like there's a degree of separation that traces back to Hiroshi Tanahashi. Like I'm I'm guaranteeing it right now.
Yeah.
Um Yeah, like you, like I can draw a few degrees of separation from anyone with Tanahashi. So, um, yeah, I'll miss him, man. All time great, and shuts
Yeah.
the dome down one more time on his way out. What better way to? There's a shot during this match when they're on the aisleway, and then they swing the camera, and then Tanahashi's struggling to stand up, and you see the New Japan Pro Wrestling logo behind him. That shit was
Hmm.
art, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
art. Like,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, sending them off
Yeah.
ways. I don't know. We'll never review a fresh match of his again, unless some retro shit, and that kind of kind of stinks. But it was a pleasure.